is really just talk about MuchBetter, the company, how we deal with our customers and our merchants, some of the challenges we face globally with our product in terms of promoting the product, and then just touch on a couple of new developments that we are making. So in terms of the company itself, we have quite an interesting backstory because we have 4 co-founders that have worked together for over 20 years. But basically half of them are on the merchant side and half are on the payment supplier side. So as I'm sure you can imagine, that friendship was challenged a lot over 20 years. But the 4 guys got together and thought, well, from a merchant perspective, we believe this is how a good payment product should work. And the people from the payment side obviously had their input. So they got their heads together and they developed MuchBetter. So we've actually been live now with merchants since June 2017. We focus at the moment mainly in the gaming sector. So we've got about 200 merchants live, and they have about sort of 500 different brands and URLs where MuchBetter is accepted as a payment method. And we own all of our technology. We built everything from the ground up. We own all our own IP. So that's just a little something about the company. I now just wanted to talk about sort of 3 salient points, how we operate our business. And the first thing in terms of the customer experience, in terms of paying and the security at the checkout. So when the customer has downloaded the MuchBetter app, you then go to the merchant site and you select MuchBetter as the payment option on the checkout. And basically, your mobile number is locked into the checkout. So all you're basically doing is confirming the amount you want to spend, and then you get a message into your app, and you just accept the transaction. So it's incredibly quick for the checkout process to work. But in terms of the security, we insist on a one-to-one relationship. So you can only have one mobile phone number with one MuchBetter account. If you want another MuchBetter account, you've got to have another mobile number attached to it. So it helps with our security, also helps immensely with our fraud. We have a global platform, and we're always looking to grow that. So our challenge is we have to have payments into the app, but also customers need to withdraw money into the local banking network. And I'll touch on that a little bit later. And finally, we have quite a unique commercial model. So we basically charge our merchants a processing fee. But basically, so when the customer pays €1,000 in and takes €700 out, we just charge our merchant on the balance, on the €300. So that's quite a unique model that we've developed. So in terms of, as a customer, how do I get the app? A lot of the customer acquisition is driven by our partners. So they push customers to a page which is pre-filled with their information, and then all they're doing is basically creating a PIN. They then get basically a verification code which they enter into the app. They download the app, and all their customer details is in the app, so they top up and they're ready to go. And then, of course, you can download MuchBetter through the App Store. You enter your mobile number, you put a passcode in, and then basically, again, you get a verification to your phone, you validate, you then open the app, and you open the account. So let's just talk quickly about the challenges we have globally. So the app is available in 185 countries, and a customer can load the app using cards, or they can use cryptocurrencies. But the challenge for us is in our key markets, we have to have local payment methods. So here, in Canada, we have Interac. In Brazil, we have Boleto. In Germany, we have Support, GiroPay, and we're always looking to grow that network. So we're launching new top-up methods in Japan and China very soon. And then the payments out, again, is critical. To get money into the local banking network is difficult. So we're just about to launch services in India. We've got local banking services across LATAM. And our app is available in many languages. It's up to 15 at the moment. So we've got Portuguese, we've got Arabic, Chinese, Japanese, and we're always developing that side of the product. So in terms of what other products we've developed around the app, so you can have a MuchBetter card. So basically, this card is aligned to my app. So if I have €1,000 in my app, I can spend €1,000 on my card, either online or obviously at a point of sale. And then we also issue a key fob, which is a contactless payment method. Now, this gives us branding opportunities. So with some of our partners, they branded the key fob with their own logo and sent that out to their customers. So this gives us white label opportunities, which we want to try and develop going into next year. And then finally, I just want to touch on some sort of key developments that we're making for next year. So one of the things we have on the card is a dynamic CVV. So if you use this card to shop online, the CVV, you have to go into the app, and there's a scrolling CVV, which you then enter the CVV from the app. So if I lose this card, it can't be used online because the CVV is never available. And we've also got some ideas to develop some unique marketing solutions. So what we can do with our operators is they can push out offers through the app to their customers in certain countries. So an operator might say, we want to offer certain bonuses in Germany and Canada. They can push that through the app. We can put a time limit on it. So you say, you've got to redeem this within 24 hours to create a call to action. And then finally, we're looking at some sort of bespoke payment methods. We're talking to some of our operators about an IBAN solution. So we'll create an IBAN account for their customers, which is aligned to their account with the merchant. You then go to your online banking, you make a payment to that IBAN, and that'll immediately top up your account with our merchant. And that's something we want to develop with our merchants next year. So thank you very much for your attention. That's just, a little bit about the company. And if anyone has any questions, obviously very happy to answer them. Thank you. Yes. Sorry. Well, I say it's because we're mobile based. So we use that technology to help with our security. So basically, you can only ever do a transaction with MuchBetter through your mobile. So you can initiate the transaction online, but then you need to confirm it within the app. And we've got a lot of security, as I mentioned, that's built in around, protecting the customer and protecting ourselves, with fraud. So that's one of the key benefits. The commercial model that I mentioned is something which interests a lot of our customers because it is unique. So that helps to recruit customers for us. Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mark.